Get still. Get still. Release. Concentrate. Obliterate storm and spirit. As decreed.
You know, I really did think this was gonna take a lot longer than this. I'm not gonna lie. I really thought that there was gonna be a lot more amendments, that in the entire scenario, this would have been absolutely rejected. Holy crap. Okay. Alrighty. To all the new Eridu proxies and protocols, the trailblazers passing on through, and our travelers who are just taking a sit down and just relaxing a little bit. It does look like we have an update from the Copyright Claims Board when it comes to Mr. Pokey versus St. Tonas on the copyright claim. Now, we've gone through this before, and last time we went through the actual claim, our very first document, but it appears that as of today, there was an email that was sent on March 22nd that the claimant authorized the board staff to edit the relief request to omit a request that the respondent be ordered to cease certain activity sought in relief available only if the respondent agrees to cease the activity that is found to be infringing. the board has updated the claim. Now, this is a locked document. Can't see this. This is as well as another locked document that we're not allowed to see, which is the service packet and the waiver of service. If we click on the one that we can see, we have an update now. Notice of compliance and directions to serve. Okay. So, the following PDF that's dated today. The Copyright Claims Board finds your claim is compliant with, oh my God, with the requirements for to bring the claim and what provides to the respond for information to respond to your claim. Finding the claim compliance means that you can move forward. It does not mean that the CCB agrees with any of your statements that you've made or answers given to your claim, including but not limited to whether or not you have checked the correct boxes for the rights that were allegedly infringed, or whether or not any respondent is an online service provider. It does not indicate how the CCB will rule on your claim or what damage, if any, the CCB has the power to award or will award if your claim succeeds. The claimant often requests forms of relief that the CCB is not authorized to grant. For more information on these kinds of relief you may be available to, you should read the initial notice, and that will be included with the service packet that is being sent to you separately. You are directed to have each respondent served with the following documents, the service packets, within 90 days of the service, and to upload proof of service of the ECCB. Within the early of the 9 days of this notice, or 7 days from which the respondent is served, an initial notice, the approval claim, along with supplemental documents, is submitted to your claim, and an opt-out notification form. Service is a formal means of delivering the documents to another party in the CCB proceeding. The CCB is providing a service docket to you separately in a single PDF file. Please look out for an email notifying you about the service packet that has been filed in connection with your claim. Sign into the ECCB to access the service packet. You should print the service packet, staple it, and arrange it to have it served to each respondent. You must upload the proof of service attached in this letter to one ECCB within 7 days after completing service. Do not alter, add anything, or subtract anything to the service documents. You may choose to ask the respondent to waive service by mailing them a complete request of waiver service or waiver service form with the service packet document. If the respondent agrees to waiver service by signing the form, you will not need to formally serve the service documents to the respondent. When the respondent agrees and returns a signed waiver form to you, you must upload on the ECCB within 7 days and within 9 days of the date of this notice. If a respondent does not agree to the waiver service, you must arrange for valid service. Okay, so here, if they do not agree to waiver the service and just accept it, then you need to actually probably go to like the sheriff's office or whatever and actually have a proper service done. Okay. If you choose to ask the respondent to waiver service, you should download a request for waiver service or service form by signing into ECCB for the document you claim, waiver service from the list of documents. A pop-up window should appear and click on the waiver service again, and a PDF should open up. Please print this page out, staple them, and mail them along with the service packet to the respondent. Your assistance regarding service request form services is, quote, so this is just your basic, okay, this is what you're going to have to do within the next 90 days. This is the thing. If you have any questions, ask the board at CCB and include your docket number in the subject line. May have brochure. And the proof of service that needs to be filed. I blank the name of the server or firm with copy of notice of the claims. Opt out the service packet thing with the copyright clause proceedings. Respondent is individual served by hand delivering the service at the service residence. Leaving with no name of 18 years old. By personal delivery, or by accordance to state law serving law. Okay, so this is what this goes on here. The respondent entity was served by mail or email. Click 1 to blank, and the respondent designated agents the Copyright Claim Board database by in accordance with state law by servant summons or actions brought into blank state by hand delivery. Who was an officer or managing general official. I did not think it was going to go this far because, like, we already looked at this, right? We had looked at other people who had tried using the CCB as a way to do copyright claims, you know, on other channels and such on YouTube. And normally it doesn't even get to the docket notification like this. It does not get here. It there comes into where it says amendment. Then it goes into a thing to where it's going through an amended process, and then typically there's a rejection letter that says that we do not find that you have enough, you know, substantial information to prove, because it's a YouTube video, right? Transformative rights and everything. But the copyright board right here in their notice, while they might not agree with the statements or whatever, the copyright claim board did find that your claim is compliant with the statutory and regulatory requirements for bringing up a claim. So they do believe that there is substantial information in it. They're not going to say that they agree or disagree with it. They're just saying that you have enough information that does prove this. I'm absolutely shocked. I am not going to lie. We said it last time. I thought Pokey was going to lose this. I really, really did. I thought that this would be something that, in retrospect, that this would take a while, if anything, to get through. Because, I mean, where was that information at? Right? Let me go find out. There was, I think I was under support or something. Gotta go find this exact documentation. Where is it? Like, there's a picture and everything that when we read this, and it was like, dude, this is not something that looks like would work in Pokey's favor. God damn, prove me wrong, right? Prove me the fuck wrong. It's going to the next stages. See, it might be actually on the actual website. Like how the processes actually work. Yeah, it's right here. All right. Let's switch over to screen real quick. Okay. So if I'm not mistaken, like, we went through the discovery phase. You went through the proving claims, right? And now, where is the serving? Like, where's the where is it? Dude, I remember we saw the picture and everything about this. Like, how... Where... Ah, here it is. Just pass it up. So, yeah. Steps to filing a claim. The claimant files a claim with the CCB. The compliance review by CCB attorney is the claim compliant. Typically, this is what we were seeing before. If it's not compliant, it goes into a section where you have 30 days to amend the claim and then go through the process again. Then it goes back through a compliance review. Then it could fail. Then it goes back to a compliance review. And then if it fails again, the claim is not compliant and will be dismissed. Guys, from what I'm seeing here, right? Let me zoom in on this. from what I'm seeing here, Poke went from claimant files a claim with the CCB to compliance review to where they claim the claim is actually compliant and now you could serve. Like, it went from 1, 2, there was no rejection. That's what's confusing me. Like, we went from the initial number one document, the claim, to them sending an email authorizing the staff to omit the request and everything else for the activities into straight up a service packet, into a waiver, and into the direction to serve. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. I was expecting, like, it would go from here, and then, like, oh, you have 30 days to amend your claim, go back through another compliance review, and this is what we were going to see, right? And that ultimately, it would probably go like 2 times, right? It would have probably gone from here to here, because, look, when it comes down to YouTube videos and it comes down to infringing, transformative works, copyright, this is all something that's very hard to, dare I say, prove. No, copyright board claimed attorney basically said, boom, boom, yeah, okay, boom, let's go ahead and serve it, and he's got 90 days basically to complete the entire service. 7 days to actually try to send it, and 90 days to complete it in. And once he's served, if the respondent does nothing with the claim, it becomes active. If the respondent opts out, he's got the thing. At this point in time, now the ball is going to be in St. Thomas's court. Once this is served, once Poke goes into the next part of the process, which is going to be proof of service, and submits that hey, I served St. Thomas, then it's in St. Thomas's ball court. And we're going to see the next wave of this particular drama set foot. How do y'all feel about this? What do y'all think about this? Like I said, the only thing I'm shocked about, this went through. This actually went fucking through. That's what I'm shocked about. I was expecting some amendments here. I was expecting, like, hey, not enough information, you need to provide more information. Hey, not enough information, you need to provide more information. And I will say that I was on the 50-50, and I was more leaning towards St. Thomas' side, to where the CCB would have said, yeah, you don't actually have a case. And would have just rejected this. Hey. Proves me wrong. Otherwise than that, keep it classy, keep jazzy, always keep it real. And another video for the channel after this. Mr. Poke, yes, basically, Firefly's correct. Poke got greenlit. CCB said, okay, you're greenlit. Let's serve the documents. As of today, the CCB says that Poke has enough to go with on the process of pretty much relief available only to the respondent agrees to cease activities if found to be infringing. So, we're in a situation now where everything's been sent. Copyright board sent everything to Poke. Poke's got to go into the next spot of sending everything over to St. Thomas. He's got to serve. Now we have a service packet that must be served to Saint. That the copyright board says there's enough information here that says you have a claim. you have a claim. We're not going to tell you that claim is right or wrong. All we're going to tell you is that you've proven that you have a copyright infringement claim. It did not get dismissed. Like, I'm shocked. Like, I am absolutely shocked that the copyright board claim let this go. The Copyright Claims Board says this is valid. The only thing that I am going to say is still a W. Retarded children, racist clip is going to be actual fucking videos that is in the fucking Library of Congress. That this is legal documentation. Like, you have to understand, this...
That's rough. And the only people that could believe whatever's being peddled over here are literally retarded children. But then you take a look at Mr. Pokey's channel, right? You take a look at his thumbnails, and he kind of is appealing to retarded children. Yeah, like the thumbnail design, all like, look at this. Like, he's really going for that Genshin rated G audience right there with that one. You already know.
This is now legal documentation.
What we have here today is a classic Hoyo show take from a favorite guy.
Oh, he's trying to be me. Oh, okay, then I'll pretend to be Mr. Pokey then, right? He's pretending to be me. I'll react like Mr. Pokey to this piece. Oh, but what are you doing? Oh my god, what is he doing over here? Oh, he's pretending to be saying tontas. Oh my god.
Mr. Choki. And I'm here to explain why Arknight's Enfield has the worst gacha in history that will lead to its
No,
EOS.
Arknight's Enfield is the best gacha in history. I'm getting my entire community to donate to the Porky Corp. Yes, sirree, the Poke Corp is gonna be spending thousands of dollars day one. We're gonna get Yvonne, we're gonna get Gilberta, and of course, Leviathan. Yeah, the Poke Corp is gonna do everything.
And being dead on arrival.
This is an illegal documentation in the Library of Congress. An attorney for the Copyright Claim Board saw this. That is the thing that, like, which is surprising the hell out of me.
I'm surprised. I'm actually not surprised that it has a like ratio like this. I'm actually surprised that it has a like ratio that looks like this, because the dude is it's one of the worst videos I've ever seen. Teaching his audience to be even bigger shills. I think that's the thing that's like kind of scary, right? He clearly is trying to appeal to a child audience, right? With the stuff that he's doing. A child audience. Oh, you can also thank Pokey. True. If Pokey didn't upload this vid, I wasn't going to stream today because I already have a bunch of shit lined up. I wasn't going to stream today. But because he made this video, I decided to stream because I heard it was so awfully sourced.
The intention to stream and watch the content. Like I'm gonna say, again, from all of the information from when this was originally submitted, this is all in the Library of Congress. The retarded children's clip the actual videos are now going to be cemented and locked here for all future historical purposes. Like, oh my God. An attorney. Who was the attorney? Who was the attorney? Maya Burchard saw this. Maya, who works at the Copyright Claims Board, who is an attorney for them, had to watch these 3 clips and look at all of these pictures. To make a determination whether or not this was going to get rejected or this was going to go through. That's something, man. That is something. Holy moly. Dude, I'm in shock. Probably shouldn't be, but I am. I can't believe that basically 19 days, in 19 days, the Copyright Claim Board said, here you go. Oh my God, man. The TLDR on this is that Copyright Claim Board said you have green light. Green light. Go. Do we have a clip of when Saint said, go Pokey, go Pokey, go? Because like, holy shit. That is exactly what's happening. The Copyright Claim Board's a bunch of Hoyo shills that's just said, go Pokey, go Pokey, go. I'm just surprised. I'm just surprised. And you know what's funny? You know what absolutely is funny about all this? All this gets stopped like immediately if Saint just talked to Pokey. And today, apparently there's some Kuro artists or whatever, right? Some Weather Wave artists that's putting up pictures and everything on Twitter that's getting like these false DCMA requests against him. That apparently it's Poke's fault for that. The next thing to happen is it's going to have to go into St. Tonus' court. St. Tonus needs to respond or not respond. Basically, St. Tonus either responds and agrees to cease his activities with Mr. Pokey, or not respond to it, and then this goes to court. My God. $5 from Wingshu. No way this Kuro dog insulted my Hoyo. The board of Genshin players thought they saw this as evidence in front of them. What the fuck, man? Oh, no. If Saint loses, it's not that he's not allowed to make any videos or mention him again. It just means that right here at this point in time, if Saint loses, you know, he might have to face, you know, whatever the cost of court says. The court might determine a cease and desist. Or they might determine, you know, hey, look, you owe Mr. Pokey $500. Because let's be fair. Okay? Let's be fair about this. You do realize both of these channels is basically fighting for under $500. That St. Tonus' videos, actually, it's probably under like $200 to be honest. Both Pokey and fucking St. Tonus' video is not something that's going to get 100,000 video views or 200,000 video views. It'd be making like hundreds and hundreds of dollars on video views and ads, right? We all realize this. Both of these channels is fighting over a video that, relatively speaking, the highest amount of money that it probably would have made was at maximum would have been maybe like between $150 to $200, if that. Like the value of the actual video. And that's why Pokey did not even submit like a higher claim than $5,000 on this. He submitted under 5,000 for small claims. Is because they're fighting in terms of monetization, right? In terms of monetary value. The affected material is not even something that's worth money. Oh, goddamn, DVD. Still being a member after 7 months. Holy shit. Can't believe that. Well, like I said, we're now in the ball game where we're going to have to wait and see. But this is the update. Basically, the update on this is it's still open. And just like DVD, go ahead and becoming a member to the fucking channel. it got greenlit by the CCB board saying, hey, you got something. We're not going to say that it's infringing, but from our attorneys looking at this, we are going to proceed. The thing about this is what, honestly, the reason why I think that Pokey went this route, and honestly helps Pokey a lot more, okay, in terms of different things, is I honestly figured that Pokey probably did this for one or two reasons. Number one, this is cheaper. Okay? This is the cheapest fucking process you can fucking do, right? Let's break this down. When he submitted this claim back on the 3rd, okay, Mr. Pokey, I think, did it for two reasons. The first reason, and I'm going to be honest, is money. Okay? And it makes sense. This only costs us, I believe, is like $64 to start. At the end of this entire process, it's going to cost like $180. Okay? That is the cheapest way of starting a claim. You know, so that way you can stop YouTube from re-enabling a video. This is the cheapest option. Okay? But there's another reason why I think Pokey did it. Not just because it was cheap. I think that played into effect on this. I think Mr. Pokey's attorney said, look, we're hearing a lot about transformative work. Okay? And this is probably something where Mr. Pokey's legal team might not be completely, confident about the situation. So let's see what the Copyright Claims Board says. If we submit it through the Copyright Claims Board, the Copyright Claims Board green lights it, that's gonna look favorable if this goes to court. It's going to look absolutely favorable. Right? If it gets denied, then we know that it's not going to be favorable. And we don't have the problem of going through the entire processing of having to go through an entire court status and everything to basically go on a whim. Most likely, that is what I would assume happened. I can't tell you if that's what happened. I can't guarantee that. I'm just thinking off the top of my head that if I was a fucking attorney for Pokey, I would say, go through this process first. Let's go through this. Let's see what the Copyright Board claim says. Do we have enough information? Do we have enough evidence to provide to them to say, yes, we do believe that you have a case that, dare we say, does infringe on your rights? And if it does, then we can be more confident going into court. This gives you the ultimate result of what you want, which is to stop that video from coming back up, making that copyright strike remain for the next 90 days. It's a win situation on one end. Now, since all of this happened, and everything's going to be in St. Tonus's court before this comes back to the Copyright Board claim, to finalize what they think, because now St. Tonus has to, if he responds, now the Copyright Claim Board has to look at what his side of the story is. If he responds. Now it's up to St. Tonus to respond and to determine where this is going to go at. This can all get settled within the CCB, or this can get settled in court. The thing about this, if the CCB finds, like they are right now, that it does appear that Pokey has a substantial claim, and let's just say Pokey wins completely this entire Copyright Board claim, like Satan responds to it, and they say, no, sir, we don't think that you have enough of an answer to respond back with, and that we're with Pokey's side, then at that point in time, Pokey goes to court. They just got to bring this up. And this is going to look favorable. Like, go to a judge with this finished, right? Go to a judge where the copyright board claim said, I have a case. The copyright board claim says they do see the possibility of infringement. This is what they've already reviewed. This is the same information that I would say you're going to be reviewing, Your Honor. And this is their decision. At that point in time, this is a good step process. Now, we're going to have to see what happens next. Because now Saint's got to get served. St. Tonis has got to get served next. Whether email, whether in person. Now, he's got to get served. And then we got to see how St. Tonis handles his section of this. And then that's going to come back into play. Then the CCB is going to come back into play. They're going to review St. Tonis' side of the documentation. They're going to put that against Pokey's side, and they're going to see who has a stronger case. And then that's where this is where mediations are going to probably end up happening. I would assume mediations would happen here to try and to basically, you leave my name out your mouth, I leave your name out my mouth type situation. That's what I would assume. Is it going to go that direction, guys? Probably the fuck not. Is it possible for Saint to avoid being served? Yeah. Yeah, there is. There 100% is. And that is a game that is fucking hilarious. For the next 90 days, St. Tonis just does not need to answer his fucking front door. Especially the first 7 days. He does not need to answer his fucking door. Because you're going to have a court-appointed person, a sheriff's office, whoever, knock on the door with a packet and say, you've been served. They have to serve it to someone. They can't just leave it at his doorstep. They have to hand it to someone to give it to him. Or they have to give it to him directly. Now you play a whole entire game where you avoid getting served. Now, here's the thing, though. I think it's time to spoil a little bit of the surprise, in a sense. I've been accused of doxing St. Tonis and getting all his information and such and putting it all out there. I'm going to tell you right now, Pokey knows exactly where fucking St. Tonis is at. And it wasn't from me. That's going to be from an ex-fucking St. Tonis friend. So, Saint gave all his information after a Texas trip and everything else. Everybody knew where he was at in a certain group of friendship. And the certain group of friendship provided all that information. That's how all of this is coming about. So the problem here is that Pokey knows exactly all the placements of everything. He knows where to go serve Saint at. he knows everything about Saint. Because the fucking friend group is the one that fucking said, yeah, we don't agree with this. We're now in a situation yet again. God damn it, makes sense. Stop deleting fucking comments, you fucking son of a bitch. Dude, I gotta take your fucking mod ship away, bro. I gotta take your fucking mod ship completely away. You are the type of person that I have given a shotgun to. And you're like, oh, this is cool. And you do not know how to take your goddamn fucking finger off of the fucking goddamn trigger. Like, holy shit, man. When you got a fucking loaded gun, you don't take it and you don't aim it and fucking hold the trigger, bro. Relax. Go, take it away. Phone's on my pocket. You're fine, Sense. You're fine. It's just it's a joke in this chat, guys, because Make Sense always fucking apparently for some apparent reason always fucking deletes or blocks someone by accident. And we got to fix it every single fucking time. And it's just that he is the type of guy that's always got his finger on the fucking trigger, it seems like, and he accidentally pops. He's the type of guy, it's like, he drives up, he's, like he said, he's driving to work right now, right? He's the type of person that's lost because there's a detour. He stops the car on the side of the road, talks to a person, says, yo, man, which way do I go, left or right? And before the guy can respond, the guy's head's already been popped off, and he's like, oh, fuck. And he drives off to the next person to ask him and does it again. And to this day, Makes Sense still has not found how to get back to his fucking on the right route to get to his job and somehow ended up in Silent Hill. This explanation makes sense. I'm just saying, man. Dude, I hope that Sage channel doesn't get fucking removed, man. I hope it doesn't. Because you need a villain. Look. All you guys who hate Saint Tonus, right? Every single one of y'all hates Saint Tonus. A lot of people think I hate Saint Tonus. Some people think I'm gay for Saint Tonus. Maybe I am. Okay? Maybe I am gay for Saint Tonus. The difference is between you and me, to the people out there who hate Saint Tonus, I think Saint Tonus needs to tone it the fuck down, and I think he has actually. Okay? To a certain degree, he has toned down the way he handles things. Because if, like I said, what was it, yesterday or the day before? The one thing about Saint that I've noticed ever since all this stuff has happened, he's kind of calmed down and actually, dare I say, think about how he's going to say some before he says it now. Okay? I mean, he's still making accusations and stuff like this, but not in the sense of like he did before. Now it seems like it's a little bit more thought out. He's more catching himself, which is a good thing. The reason why I don't want Saint removed, okay, is because Saint did something to the gacha community as a whole that, dare I say, is a good thing. When all this shit first happened with the 1v9 before Mr. Poke and then after Mr. Poke and all this other stuff, you had a bunch of content creators that hated each other, that ended up started talking to each other, that started understanding one another, that started associating with each other, and started talking to each other, and started trying to make changes. Tectone was the type of person that said every single CC is on their own little island. if anything, they're all on a big island right now and they're all talking. That's the one thing that Saint did. I've had so many conversations with several different fucking CCs, from Weather and Wave content creators to Hoyo content creators in general. Okay? Shit, after my fucking little drama for the last couple of days about the AI shit in fucking WUWA, I'm still talking to these CCs. And we're all talking about how it's a fucking nothing burger and how people are overreacting over the dumbest shit there is. Whoop-de-fucking-do, right? And these are even WUWA CCs, by the way. That's just like, I see your point. I talked to a few WUWA CCs yesterday, okay, that before would have ripped my ass apart, that I had a conversation with yesterday, that straight up, they're just like, this makes sense, okay? I get your point. And then they're counter-arguing, though, with me, right? Like, okay, I get your point of why you think this way, but this is why I don't believe it's AI. And having a conversation about it, okay? But their understanding of, you know, hey, logically speaking, what you're presenting, if I was in your shoes, yes, I would assume the same thing. I would assume that there's a possibility. You are completely correct. It's just that a lot of them are coming to me saying the way you came across about it, not gonna lie, well, even though it was a joke, it felt like it was a malicious joke. It felt like you really hate Weather and Waves. And I know you don't. Because anyone who hates Weather and Waves, why the fuck would they spend money in fucking Weather and Waves? And they understand. Now, I told them, because of all this, I am going to go malicious, though. Oh, I got a project for y'all. I got a project and a half coming for y'all. I started working on it today. I'm going to try to get ready by the weekend. I'm going to try to get this ready by the weekend. Because someone left a comment. And it was the funniest fucking comment that I read. The funniest fucking goddamn comment I have ever fucking read in my life about me. That proves a fucking point. That people are talking shit. That don't even do research. They're just making shit up. Someone screen captured it. I'm going to go respond to it. Let me go find a screenshot real quick. I don't want to show who sent this. Okay, I don't want to show who sent this. So just clip out that screenshot. Panda Man on the Twitters, Mr. Panda Man on the Twitters, made a statement. Foxhole is a dumbass. Yeah, I am. I could agree with this. I could fully 100% agree with this testimonial. I am a dumbass when I'm online. Okay? I'm a complete fucking idiot. This is how I decompress. Internet is how I decompress. Live stream is how I decompress. He's trying to be the saint of ZZZ. Apparently, I'm trying to be the Saint Tonus of ZZZ, guys. Sure. I'm Saint Tonus ZZZ. I'm the Zee. Okay? But it was failing horribly because the WUWA people didn't like his guides. Let me put it this way. I already knew the WUWA people didn't like my WUWA guides because I'm the one who's telling you that, hey, from a player perspective and how I got through this segment, this is what the fuck I did. And no one likes those type of guides where I say, hey, look, I found out that in this certain situation with this character, how I utilize this is how I do things. This is what works for me. Might not work for you, but this is what works for me. And I did with a guide video of what worked for me. Didn't like it. You got it. His guides were shit and really misinformed. Yeah, back in the day when I did the guide videos, they were really shit. The WUWA ones were really shit. It was just me sitting there and explaining and not really showing anything. Props. His ZZZ guides are horrible too. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. My ZZZ guides are horrible. The ZZZ guide Reddit is clowning on him too now. Who here is a viewer of mine that watches my videos that could tell me when the fuck I did a ZZZ guide? Every single fucking video I've done, because every single video I have done for the last fucking year and a half now has been topics of discussion. I have not done a single guide video. I have not gone out my way to do a guide on Zenless Zone Zero because you have people like Kete, Muzzy, EO, who basically know the intricacies of ZZZ a hell of a lot better than my fucking ass. Where the fuck do I have a ZZZ guide video? The only guide I remember is the Red Reaper farm. Those are the guide videos. Yes, those guide videos from Lords of the Fallen is I did do. But that was Lords of the fucking Fallen. And that was me showing how to fucking beat the fucking Red Reaper with a fucking ladder, a hammer, and every time it got updated, how to kill it. By using a lava, by using glitches and shit like that. I did do guide videos in WUWA. Okay? Didn't quite fucking... I'm not gonna be honest with you, they were shit, man. That was when I first got into, like, the gacha CC territory, and I thought I could do the same shit that I could do in, like, Lords of the Fallen in WUWA, and it doesn't work. Okay? It doesn't fucking work. I have to fucking admit that. Those videos were fucking absolutely fucking ass. I think. But ZZZ, I've never done a guide video in ZZZ, man. Now I'm starting to see all this shit. Now, we are going to make guides. Would y'all like? Would you like a snippet of the very first guide that was going to be hidden in this channel? Would you like me to read from the script that I am writing right now? The first segment of what is to be expected. I plan to make these videos 8 minutes long. 8 to 10 minutes long. Let me read to you the first segment of this. This is the introduction to a guide series that we're going to make on this channel. Okay? And it's going to be called How to Gacha. Okay? This will apply to every single gacha game. This will apply to ZZZ, to Weather and Waves, to Honkai Star Rail, to Genshin Impact, to even fucking games that would be like straight up Arknight's Infield and all this other stuff. It's going to be a guide. And the first episode is learning how to fucking read. So let's go to the introduction of this. We're going to introduce you to our main character, which was made by AI, by the way. Meet Timmy. Your average gacha enthusiast. He loves to play all kinds of gacha games, especially Weather and Waves and Genshin Impact. He has been in the scene for quite some time. Timmy here also enjoys wandering across the social media platforms. YouTube, Twitter, Reddit. And every now and then, he likes to go stumble upon his, non-safe for work pages too. But Timmy has a problem. Recently in this gacha space, New faces, even familiar ones, alike, have been showing up with all kinds of opinions about the games that he loves. Different takes, criticisms, different viewpoints. And Timmy does not like that. Somebody said that power creep is in his game. Someone else said that his favorite character isn't top tier no more. Another person insulted his waifu, and another one made an offhand comment about the company that he loves. Now, Timmy isn't just upset. Timmy is furious. So he spends day and night sitting in his Discord calls with all his friends, typing out messages after messages about how this person is a troll, and how this person is a grifter, and how this person is stupid, how this one's retarded and mentally challenged, or whatever insult pretty much feels right in the moment. But why is little Timmy doing all this? Well, why, you ask? I mean, come on. After all, people have different opinions. People have different personalities, different ways of looking at the same game. Not every criticism should be considered an attack. Not every opinion is in bad faith. And not every person who disagrees with Timmy is part of some grand anti-gacha community conspiracy. Well, here at We Have a Brain University, we made it our mission to uncover the truth behind this mysterious phenomenon. Our dedicated gacha scientists have worked tirelessly, spending countless hours reading comments and reviewing posts and examining arguments and interviewing the creatures commonly referred to as Hoyle shills and Kuro dogs in order to build up a proper psychological profile of this fascinating species. And after all this extensive research, we have discovered something very incredible. Little Timmy is actually not angry because someone criticized his favorite game. It's because little Timmy is angry because he lacks the basic understanding of reading comprehension. You see, somewhere along the way, Timmy was never properly taught how to read and what actually was being said. As a result, he grew up in an environment filled with warm bodies, sharing one collective brain cell, all repeating the same talking points back and forth until they became gospel. Picture Star Trek, not Star Wars. Picture Star Trek and the Borg. At first glance, this species may appear human, but upon closer inspection, it often lacks the mental capacity to even think independently. Instead, little Timmy here gathers in swarms with all his little friends in the gacha space, moving along in one single unit, blindly following the commands of a chosen leader, a self-proclaimed gacha savior with a Discord server and an ego complex. Now, our scientist has given this condition a formal name: delusional obsessive compulsion disorder, or also known as DOCT. And we are going to now dive into this truly devastating condition. This is going to be your guide video. This is right here. Like I said, I am writing this shit. And we're going to fucking make a guide series on the gacha space about little Timmy. And every time the stupid shit fucking happens, we're going to go through reading. We're going to go through math. We're going to understand the basics of just what these communities are made of and how you do not fall prey to being adapted into this species. We are going to go into it. Like, so far, that is just the intro. That is the first part that I wrote today. I'm going to refine it more. I'm going to go through this. And like I said, I want to make some short little guide videos. And these guide videos, I want to release them at least once a week. where we're going to go ahead and we're going to explain the facets of what actually is the most dumbest fucking takes and how these little Timmies, that's what I'm going to call them, the little Timmies, are all the same. How I want to get into even the fucking part where I want to make a guide video, right? Tape, like, it's going to be like tape number fucking 5 about insulting waifus. Tape 1 is reading. Tape 2 is math, using metrics like fucking Twitch tracker and everything else to try to validate your fucking favorite gacha game and shit. We're going to take real life fucking shit and we're going to adapt it to Timmy and we're going to make an entire guide video series about straight up how to avoid being assimilated, how to be assimilated into this gacha culture. I got inspired. Someone said that I make shit guides, and you know what? In ZZZ, even though I don't make fucking guides in ZZZ, I do topics of conversation, so I actually want to make guides. I want to make guides. I got a whole nother guide, okay? I got a whole nother guide that's going to go along with this one about how to fucking beat every single gacha game. I'll give you the teaser on this. I'll give you the entire principle answer to this. How does little Timmy, who is really bad at his gacha game, who does not want to play sweaty, how does he beat Weather and Waves? How does he beat ZZZ? How does he beat Genshin Impact? Well, in order to go ahead and beat these games, we have to fast forward the clock to 2 o'clock in the morning. Where, little Timmy, I need you to go downstairs when mommy and daddy is asleep. All right, little Timmy, I need you to go find daddy's wallet. Oh, you can't find daddy's wallet, but you see mommy's purse? Go get mommy's credit card. Come back upstairs and spend thousands and thousands and thousands of imaginary money. Don't worry, it's imaginary. It ain't gonna hurt your family. And just keep hitting on that character. There you go. Keep getting those mindscapes. Keep getting those sequences. There you go. Oh, you got it. Summon 6? You got a Mindscape 6? Congratulations, you beat the game. That is what we're going to do. We're going to start doing guide videos. I'm going to keep up my conversations of thing, but we're going to go into that. What is this I'm being sent? What is this? What the fuck is this?
Content creation space, I don't think I can blame you. Unless you can provide a better... If you have the opinion that Mr. Pokey ruined the Wuthering Waves content creation space, I don't think I can blame you.
I can't hear this.
Unless you can provide a better explanation than this one for why CCs are getting struck left and right.
Okay, there it goes.
I think that's the conclusion that most people are going to go with. And if you're able to find some sort of alternative for why, within a month of Mr. Pokey publicizing details on how to strike other people, 5 fucking WUWA CCs are getting struck, let me know. Let me know. I would be eager to hear out what other theories there are regarding this circumstance, because it looks like there's only just one. But thankfully, there is a shining light in this situation. And this is something that I've decided.
Replay this from the beginning. Hold on. Wait a minute. We were given a 3-minute clip by an anonymous person. I'm not sure. Well, I'm going to say anonymous. Someone in my Discord sent me this. So let me see. I'm not sure if they want to be anonymous or not. Like, I'm gonna leave them anonymous. You know, I'm gonna leave them anonymous. Fuck it. They're doing God's work. They're doing God's work. Alrighty. So we have an anonymous person that sent me a clip. Now, I've heard about this. I don't know much about this because, to be honest with you, I haven't followed the Web and Waves community now really that hard or that long like I used to. But I did hear that there was something going on related to a DMCA fake takedown on X.com with artists that someone apparently is portraying themselves as Kuro Games, and anytime there is quote unquote, I'll say it like this: anytime there's quote unquote a lesbian style image or something of two girls from Weathern Waves, it's getting straight up hit. Okay? I've heard all the excuses. I've heard that it is Hoyo players doing this. I've heard that it's a third party that's trying to escalate tensions between Hoyo and Kuro. I've heard a lot of different things. But apparently this clip is going to presumably give me a different viewpoint. What's going on here?
If you have the opinion that Mr. Pokey ruined the Wuthering Waves content creation space, I don't think I can blame you. Unless you can provide a better explanation than this one for why CCs are getting struck left and right, I think that's the conclusion that most people are going to go with. And if you're able to find some sort of alternative for why, within a month of Mr. Pokey publicizing details on how to strike other people, 5 fucking WUWA CCs are getting struck, let me know.
Okay, so he's going to call the artists CCs, content creators, right? Because, yeah, they do produce content. Their content is artwork, okay? He's putting himself in the same category as these people who got DCMA'd, right? And he wants pretty much an opinion to explain to him something. Well, the explanation here is that you got copyright striked by Mr. Pokey for watching his work and rebroadcasting his work. That he felt that he had a copyright, infringement. And with your defamating stance against him and basically providing a defamation of character against him on the regards of all this, he felt it was very well suited to do it. He did not go out of his way to pretend to be Kuro Games and go ahead and go after you for Weather and Waves artwork. He went after you for watching his work. There's a difference. The difference here, which I don't think that walnut-sized brain St. Tonus here understands. These artists are being attacked with false DCMA attacks that someone is pretending to be from Kuro Games to get it taken down. Mr. Pokey, in all fairness and everything else, I guess to St. Tonus, has filed a copyright strike because he believes that he's been, copyright infringed by you watching a video, coming on the live stream, recording it, and posting it as soon as possible on the YouTube to infringe on his rights as a content creator. That he went after you and has not hid away from it. That he has admitted it. These people who's being affected is being affected by cowards. There's a big difference here.
Let me know. I would be eager to hear out what other theories there are regarding this circumstance, because it looks like there's only just one. But thankfully, there is a shining light in this situation. And this is something that I've decided to save for the end, just so that we can end the video on a good note. Kuro Games has officially responded to the matter. And I think that Kuro Games has a bit of a civic responsibility to do it, even though it's obviously not their fault that this shit is happening. Regarding your inquiry about the removal of fan content on X due to DMCA reports, we would like to clarify again that we did not authorize or initiate any copyright takedown requests against fan creations. Proof that it's all impersonation. That's all people pretending to be Kuro Games. It's all people committing crimes. At this time, it appears that there may be cases of impersonation in the reporting process. We are processing this matter seriously and are conducting an investigation. If any infringement or reputational harm has resulted from such impersonation, we will safeguard our legitimate rights and interests through appropriate channels.
I like the fact that he knows what to read when it's cut off. Can I go back real quick on this? I want to go back on this real quick. Because I saw something.
Bit of a spotted to the matter. And I think that
I want to see some because I saw some here.
so that we can end the video on a good note. Kuro Games
It was like
has a regarding this circumstance.
it's right. It is right there. Okay, it is right there.
Kuro Games has officially responded to the matter.
Okay.
And I think
I
that
wanted to
Kuro
see the
Games
email
has
because
a very
it looked
civic
weird at first. It looked weird. I just wanted to take a look at it.
We are processing this matter seriously and are if any infringement,
Okay.
it would be kind of interesting, right? And it would be kind of crazy if they somehow found some sort of way across their investigation, right? To obviously get these people content back up and, you know, save their livelihood and, of course, protect their ability to make WUWA content.
Save their livelihood to make WUWA content? You know, I don't know many artists that are monetized on X.com that makes money with their artwork on X.com. Just saying.
And it would be kind of funny if whatever investigation Kuro Games ends up running, who knows if Mr. Pokey might end up somewhere in their crosshairs. Because I'm going to be real over here, right? Maybe the result of their investigation will find that he's the root cause of this entire situation.
Oh my God. Oh. Damn.
Who knows, right? Who knows? So maybe at the end of the day, with Kuro's response and all of the kind of, you know, the natural flow of events and the natural flow of evidence, I would not be surprised if Kuro ends up suing Mr. Pokey. It could be something that ends up occurring. We'll just have to see what happens. Let me know what you all thought.
Wow. Kuro Games is going to sue Pokey for initiating a copyright strike against Saintonis for watching his content on the Gacha Wars, and almost 88% of the video being his work and not Saintonis's. Because why? Because two other artworks or whatever, an artist got DCMA'd by someone who is impersonating Kuro Games. that apparently this is all associated. All right. Logically speaking, Poke's fine. Kuro Games don't give a fuck about that part. They're not gonna look at Poke and be like, oh, he's the one that's causing this all to happen. He's the root cause issue and everything else to this. Nah, man, nah. What Kuro's gonna try to do is Kuro's gonna try to find out who is falsely impersonating them, and that's who they're gonna go after. Who is the one that is falsely impersonating Kuro Games with that at Outlook.com email address? And that's the person they're going after. You know, we've had conversations about this kind of stuff, you know, opening up Pandora's box and stuff like this. This kind of stuff right here, where people impersonate a game company or whatever and do this kind of stuff, happens, you know, how many damn times? It happens all the fucking goddamn time. And Poke didn't start that. I like the fact how St. Tonus can take something that is completely in regards, a completely different matter, and wrap it around to try to go ahead and paint something else in a whole totally different narrative. It's beautiful. This is work, man. This is an art. This is an art style. I gotta give it a Saint. This is a fucking art style, man. The massive amount of bullshit that could come out of the man's fucking mouth is absolutely fucking insane. Holy moly. You know, if I hope to God that Satan considers, you know, maybe in the future to go back to school and go for an acting career. Because I think, honestly, he probably would do really well as a fucking actor. Like, god damn, man. What else is by being sent here? Okay. I got 3 pictures sent to me. Oh, fuck. We have the 1001 with 3 gain. All right, let me see what they're trying to say here. At 1 hour 24 minutes in, viewers were at 693. At 1 hour and 34 minutes, the viewership went to 1,101. And in 1 hour 44 minutes, it went to 656. So basically, someone captured that in the first part, we were basically at 700 viewers. Exactly 10 minutes later, it's at 1,101. And exactly 10 minutes later, goes back down to 650. That was from his stream today. Average viewers are dropping. Peak viewers and watch hours, game stream. Oh boy, all his statistics are going down. This was at 1 hour 24 minutes. Let's see. So exactly 10 minutes. What did he do here? What did he do in the first hour and 34 minutes? There's no raid. I don't think fucking say it gets raided anymore. He was playing the game at that time?
What sleeps within bamboo? Mandate calls.
I still don't know. Oh boy, I've used her outro skill 100 times, boys.
Okay. See, that's a steady growth, right? That looks normal. Like, after 4 minutes, 255. This is not like jumping straight to fucking 600, 700s automatically. Like, it's actually building. Yeah, I mean, it's a possibility. He's fucking botting. I mean, statistically speaking, like, let's see. In the last 30 days. Bro's losing. Bro had. You know what I would be concerned about? You know what I would be concerned about? Okay. Where I would be asking the question, where the fuck did I go wrong, right? Like no shit. You are a channel that I could go put this at all time, right? That has been hitting average viewership for quite some time back in February in the thousands. 1,300, 1,200, all this, right? And then after you got called out for botting, your viewership has decreased back to normal fucking numbers. Still a little bit inflated, but back to your original 700-ish. You had like, you get called out for botting by Skull CJ, right? This is what's so funny to me. You got called out by Skull CJ for fucking view botting. You went on for basically an entire fucking month where you're getting all the fucking viewership, basically. You're getting into thousands. The moment someone calls you out, your numbers are going back down to normal. You make the entire fucking defamation against Hypogriff stating that they are view botting you, that they're sponsoring you by view botting you. And you're doing everything you can now to fucking just go ahead and just go back to normal? Squad. You still there, buddy? You still there? You still there? Oh. Let me show you something. He doesn't have the number one Kurobot title. Look who's got it. Look who legitimately has it. 365 days. With less stream time, more watch hours. Look who's the number one Kurobot. This is for XK Squad. Look who's the number one Kurobot. In the last 365 days, 1 year, and we all know Sate's been streaming WUWA since long before a year, right? He's always in the category. It doesn't matter what the fuck he's doing. He's always in the WUWA category. The number one and number two fucking Kuro Games bots, right? Kuro bots is going to be Fob and Genazon. That they have less stream hours, 695 and 925 respectively, with watch times over 1 million hours. St. Tonis at 1,200 stream hours has only managed to get 836. And then when you go actually look at these channels, right? You go look at them, right? Their last week of statistics. On the 24th, Fob apparently streamed Hawkeye Star Rail, Zenless Zone Zero. Zenless Zone Zero, The Isle. Right? Star Savior, The Isle. Zenless Zone Zero, Star Savior, Star Savior. Fob, in the last 7 days, only streamed WUWA for 2 times. 2 times. Okay? Genazod streamed WUWA 1 time in the last 7 days. St. Tonis, in his entire fucking career, every single day is a fucking WUWA day. Every single day is in the WUWA category. But yet he is third to Genazod and to Fob. Can we see the Arknights one? Okay. Arknights infield. Last 365 days. Most watch. Fob is the number 1 Arknights in streamer. Genazod being number 2. And Zach Roar being number 3. And another St. Tone being the 4th. St. Tonis is number 23. St. Tonis loses to Pokey, Sweetly, Fob, and Genazod in this category. Even Asmongold. Got another game you want me to look at? Let's look at Hawkeye. Give it a second. There it is. Should be Mr. Pokey number 1. Ah, yes. Pokey, in the last 365 days, is number 1. Fob is number 7 on the list. Sweetly, number 18. Advocity, number 22. Saint doesn't even make the top fucking 50 in this. Box 2 and all them. Let's go look at Zenless. You know, if Kete actually would stream on Twitch, he would be the number 1. I can tell you that right now. Come on, load up. There it is. Last 365 days. Fobmaster is number 1 in the Zenless Zone Zero as the content creator. He is the number 1 ZZZ streamer. And Duro comes in close in second place. Very close, honestly. Like, holy shit, close. Jay Stern, Joshua, respectively, in 6th and 7th and 6th and 8th. Mr. Pokey in 25th. Razor at 28. I would expect to see ALG on this list. Where the fuck is Average Luck Gamer at? Oh, there he is. Average Luck Gamer's number 11. So Zeal's Ambition, number 48. So Fob, again, Fob takes the category as the number 1 WUWA CC, the number 1, the number 1 fucking goddamn Arc Knight CC, the number 1 ZZC. Who is it Genshin? Gonna have to find out. Who's the number 1 Genshin Impact CC? I have no idea who Zio XXX is, but 2 million in the last fucking 365 days. Sekapoko at number 4. Doro at number 7. Fob in 20th. Brands Online at 31. And that's the most notable names that I can see. That I know of. There you go. No, bots do not count as watch time. That is correct. That is something you got to pay extra for. Because bots can't watch the stream. They can only be a participant in the chat. That's why when you're talking about Saint Tonus and you're talking about the WUWA category, and you know that he streams in the WUWA category, Saint Tonus is getting from his own channel anywhere between 6 to fucking like 1,200, is sometimes even higher than that in viewership, right? In the last 30 days, Saint is number 1. Last 90 days, Saint is still number 1, being almost beaten out by fucking Fob. Last 180 days, right? And then we get to 365 days, an entire year. How the fuck, in the entire fucking year, didn't Saint fucking think? So in 1 year, the average ranking for him in 180 days, yeah, he's number 1. Average ranking for him in the last 90 days, number 1. Average ranking in the last 30 days, number 1. Average ranking for him from the last 14 days, probably number 1, right? Shit, Fob is still staying in the top fucking 5. 7 days. Last 3 days. Wait, what? Wait. What? What? Oh, hell no! Last 3 days. He's been in the WUWA category. Some guy named Tauntaun and the Zio XX guy in the last 3 days beating his time. The fuck? And they got less stream hours. Who the fuck is Tauntaun? And he only played WUWA for 1 day. Dude only played WUWA for 1 fucking day and got more watch hours in the last 3 days. What the fuck? What the fuck? Who's Tauntaun?
Ok. Bon, c'est parti, les gars, pour le petit segment. Donc, c'est marqué, hashtag.
That's the problem. That's the problem. You gotta shave your head. You want to succeed in fucking gacha? I'm starting to realize you want to succeed in gacha. Dude, I gotta get rid of the Bang Boom model. I gotta put my actual face on the fucking streams now. If you want to make it somewhere, you gotta fucking be bald. You gotta be fucking bald.
Regarde, publicité, on est ton sponsor pendant les 2 premières. Acte 3. Là, héros 7-4. Ok, entrer dans le dortoir pour trouver Lucilla, ça marche. Celle-là, la quête spéciale de Sigrika, et après faire de l'hologramme. Et de juger.
See? My little pet.
Critical Protocol.
All targets in sight.
He plays the game in English, but he's French?
Sabri.
Sleeps within bamboo. Nothing that won't heal. Behold this blade. Mandate calls. Judgment falls.
Assuming master
I
control.
move as the blade.
Processing complete. Authorizing maximum.
Oh, j'ai un F derrière, j'ai un F derrière. Switch. Il est bientôt stun.
My friends. Can I keep worth it? My
Switch.
some minor
Hey,
things
ça
will
pique.
suffice.
Oi, je me suis fait déglinguer. C'est pas. Non.
Command mode
Dead, dead.
engaged.
Hein? Mais attends. Il est mort? Ah, mais t'es mort. My bad, my bad. J'ai voulu switch sur un perso dead.
Next.
C'est
Behold
fine.
this blade. Nothing that won't heal.
Magnifique.
Oh,
Non!
pay your trust.
Non!
Not afraid.
Non, c'était close.
Okay. Okay. Saint Tona's got beat in the last 3 days to someone who plays worse than him. Oh, Gully's down. Oh, no, wait, Gully's back up. You see, my problem here is that in the last 365 days, knowing St. Tony's only is streams fucking Weather and Waves, I still want to know how the fuck is he missing 200,000 and basically like 600,000 fucking views right here. Watch time. Like, that's my only like thought process here is how? How is this possible? Oh, what else is being sent to me? What is this? What is this is being sent? That's right. Today's HSR day.
Easy B tier. JQ. D. Blind. We hate the blind. Gallagher. Easy B tier. JQ. D. Blind. We hate the blind.
We hate the blind. Okay. Hey, I mean, I don't think that is that horrible. I don't think that's that horrible of a fucking statement. That's a joke. Yeah, the bots don't count for their total watch time, but I mean, still, mindless. Bots or no bots. He's in the watch category. People are going to click on him regardless. Fob and Jittazai is not streaming Weather and Waves every single fucking day. And in the last 365 days, you're telling me that he doesn't even hit 1 million watch hours? With 1,200 hours of streaming, the viewership counts, like, I mean, even at 686, like, this is telling me that on average, Saint only has 686 fucking people on average watching him. With all the fucking raids and everything else that happened in the last 365 days from people like Tectone and such to his stream, Fob still gets, and Genocide still gets better results. When you're so aligned, like all of this new information, everything today, holy shit, man. Question, do I have everything I need in here today? Did I do everything I need to do in here? Yeah, I did everything here. There you go to potential arc. Let's see. We're gonna finish with you. Who had you? I need to do Hollow Zero. I don't feel like doing Hollow Zero. I don't feel like doing it right now. I got other things I want to go work on.
What kind of fun job have you got me into this time?
I just think it's fucking hilarious that someone said that the ZZZ guide channel on Reddit is clowning about me and how bad my guides are when I've never made a fucking Zenless Zone Zero guide in my life. I think we're past the hand shit, bro. I think we're past the fucking hand shit, bro. Like, I'm making like I said, I'm making a guide video on the gacha space. I think it's going to be really fucking funny, and it's going to piss off a lot of fucking people, and I don't give a fuck. I think the entire situation over Rover, over the hand situation, like I said, I've talked to some WUWA CCs in the last fucking 48 hours, man. And we all discussed it and everything else. And the only issue they had with me, and I apologize for this, I do apologize for this, to any WUWA player out there. The way I came across with my initial assessment came out to feel malicious. Okay? That's what it felt like to them. That I came out very malicious in their opinion. Did I ever finish your equipment? No, I never did. I never finished your fucking equipment. No, I did not. Oh my god, I am so sad. Yeah, we can work on it. We can work on it really quickly. Gives me a spot to blow 100 fucking goddamn fucking energy at real quick. And I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry if I hurt people's feelings for making a fucking joke in that sense, because yeah, we know that fucking WUWA is made with AI and everything, and I just came to quote unquote the assumption, you know, hey, it's a possibility the artwork's done, but the way I said it came off very asininely malicious and seemed like I hate WUWA. Okay? I accept it. I'm sorry. Okay? I'm really, really, I'm sorry. If I hurt your feelings that much, I'm sorry. I'm just going to tell you, like, I think it's still, you know, whether it's 5% or whether it's 10%. The possibility of AI being used in the artwork is not something that I can just go ahead and say, oh, no, they don't use AI. Like me and several different WUWA CCs, when we had the conversation about this, it's like, I understand where you're, like they were trying to tell me, I understand where your point's coming at. Okay? Completely understand. You're reading the jobs, you're seeing that they're hired for AI, you're seeing all this going on, and in all honesty, like they even admit it, they could see the conclusion to this. Okay? And they're not saying that like you're wrong. Okay? We just don't have the proof. Okay? We don't have 100% proof that this is happening or not happening. And the way you came across with it, you made the joke about it, and it's going to hurt people's feelings. You came off in the sense like, oh, yeah, they're using AI or something, right? And that's where, like, that's the only issue that we have. And I was like, you know what? I get it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I get it. I get it. So, I apologize to the WUWA community for that. But like I told them, and I'm going to tell you, I'm not doubling down. I'm not fucking backing down on that. I'm going to double down on it. Until something would have come out that would prove to me that there is no AI art or no fucking bullshit with AI with WUWA, that it is solidly proven to me when I'm seeing job applications and I'm seeing them using a program that is all designed around AI and incorporating better strategies and better thing. I'm going to tell you that this is the future, that everyone's using this. I love it that like with Quarterly going after fucking going after Chrono and everything about hand grips. I will still tell you that Rover's hand on that fucking sword versus Raiden's hand on that fucking sword when she made... Dude, do we have a fucking picture of that? Do we have a fucking thing on that? Hold on. Do we have that? That was funny. That was absolutely fucking funny. Because now we're not arguing. Because now we're trying to fucking talk about hand positions as if it's about AI. Oh, AI determined this or some shit. Like, okay. Now Quarterly has fucking shown their entire situation in this. Let me see. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. This was against Chrono. I'll show you what Chrono's talking about, right? Professional AI experts, aka Zenless Zone grifters, are accusing WUWA AI art have been discovered that Hoyoverse has been using AI art as well all along. Here's how you that's not how you grip a sword. The fingers are weird. Bro. The grip on that sword still makes more logical fucking sense. Because the grip on that sword, right? Chrono, give me your fucking give me your posting. Give me your posting, Chrono. Oh wait, it's right here. It's right here. Right? We're arguing about the grip. Right? Everybody, like, him holding it, like, dude, that looks uncomfortable. I still think that this looks weird. This looks weird to me. Okay? It just looks weird. This doesn't look as weird. It's not practical, but it's still more tight-knit grip. Bends forward. Yeah, most likely that's AI. That could be AI. That could be a mistake. That could be a lot of different things. Hoyoverse uses AI. This is something that Hoyoverse has been accused of for the last fucking year. Oh, they use AI for art. Hoyoverse has been accused of this. Kuro Games is going to be accused of this until something comes down the line that proves that 100% without a doubt it's not. All these companies, every single artist is every single fucking person who does anything can be considered AI. Dude, my Bang Boo is considered fucking AI when it was hand drawn. Because the channel works with AI. You see, the thing is and you see, it makes complete sense. If you are a new person, you come to my channel, you know, in particular with my channel, right? Oh boy, give me a second. Got a little bit of a situation going here. Give me a second. I just spilled on my keyboard. There goes my water on my fucking keyboard. God damn it. It happens. It fucking happens. All right. In any case, like I was saying, when it comes down to it, all of these companies, regardless, is going to be accused of it, right? And it's not a fucking horrible, bad fucking thing. It's not a fucking goddamn thing that is out there. It's just that what I appreciate with Kuro Games is they're transparent about it. I don't think Hoyoverse is that fucking transparent. I don't think a lot of companies are that transparent because you know why? You know why fucking Hoyoverse doesn't have to be transparent as fucking Kuro Games has to be? It's because they don't fucking put their game on Steam. The new regulations and everything else with Steam says that you have to divulge this information. Does it not? So if AI is being used, you have to say it. So, hey, they're on the road. They're divulging. They don't have to say that this particular thing is AI. All they have to do is just say, yeah, AI is incorporated. I still think that's a lot better than Hoyoverse. I'm going to take care of this problem real quick. Where's it plugged at? Right there. I got to unplug it real quick. All right, let me unplug the keyboard. Let me take care of this problem real quick. All right, good news is that it's a mechanical keyboard that can get washed. Bad news is I gotta wait for it to get fucking dry. Anyone who's in IT is gonna know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. I love the fact that keyboards, you can throw them in a fucking dishwasher. And when you throw them in a dishwasher, they're good to go. Yeah, I just said I spilled my water in my fucking keyboard, bro. I moved the mic, and when I moved the mic forward a little bit so that way I can lean forward, fucking keyboard fucking got hit. Glass dumped right on top of it. Nah, it needed to get washed. It's perfectly fine. I can operate a computer without a keyboard. Dude, Quarterly is a I don't know what the fuck Quarterly's problem with me is. I really fucking don't know. Like, me and Quarterly used to fucking talk during the days of WUWA, man. Quarterly was so heavily into leaks. Like, when we were talking like about Zanny and everything else during the time when I said like a 2.0, when I first started with 2.0 fucking WUWA, right? And I was like, God damn, I really don't like none of the characters. And it said, hey, hold on. They got Zanny coming, and Zanny's probably going to be electric, and they showed me all the fucking leaks. Like, ever since I started with Hoyoverse games, man. Ever since I started playing HSR, ZZZ, and I haven't gone back to WUWA, it's just like it's just like everybody fucking hates me. What is this? What is this? Introducing AI platform Echo, an in-house AI platform, and launch of AI-related recruitment project for Honkai IP. Yeah. Duh, Hoyoverse does it. Okay, so Hoyoverse is more transparent about it. So wait, does this mean that actually Hoyoverse was first on the AI department before Kuro? Does this mean that Hoyo came first, or does this mean WUWA came first? This used to take 2 hours, can now be done in 5 minutes. The problem here is it doesn't fucking matter. This is the new standard. That's whatever it is. Welcome to the future. Welcome to the future. It's just, again, I don't know what the hell Quarterly's fucking problem is. I don't know what I did to Quarterly so bad that hurt Quarterly's fucking... Well, no, I know what I fucking did. No, I can't say that. I know what I did. I know exactly what I did. And our beef and it's not even a beef. They have a beef with me over something that's not even related to gacha games. And I've apologized to them about it before. What did I do? Hold on. Quarterly's issue stems from the situation you had with Ithoma. No, that is one part of it, but me and Ithoma fixed everything. Me and Ithoma are good now. Like, I've apologized to Ithoma. Me and Ithoma's had conversations multiple times since that time period, and it's fine. Like, especially after the St. Tonis situation here, I apologized to him again, and he's been in the stream a few times. Like, it's fine. Like, at that point in time, things were heated. It was between two CCs, and we settled like grown-ass men, and everything was fine, right? The real issue is that Quarterly came into my stream at a tail end part, okay? I'll tell you exactly what happened. And I've apologized to Quarterly about this, but Quarterly never has accepted the apology for this, apparently. This is what I think it is. Is related to what I believe with mental illness. I made the statement, okay, because we were having a conversation about life, me in the chat, okay, with several people in the chat at the time. And I was talking about, because one person came in, and his name was J-Loom, and J-Loom would have these spills of being depressed, okay? And Jay's a good guy. Jay's a fine guy. But I was trying to explain to Jay that, you know, because they were talking about medication and all kinds of stuff and everything. I was like, look, I was talking about my stepson. I was talking about my life and everything else. And I was explaining that when it comes to me and when a lot of kids, okay, and I consider Jay a kid, I consider my stepson, you know, he's a kid. When it comes to kids and they like to say the word that I'm depressed, okay, first and foremost, I don't think that 95% of them knows what depression is. Okay? The girlfriend breaks up, life happens, they get grounded, everybody gets depressed in some way, shape, form. The statement that I was making was that I'm a person that I am not going to go straight to a medical professional very first fucking day and go diagnose my kid if he's got depression and put him on some fucking magical wonder pill. That I remember growing up and that I was 16 years old and I told the same shit to my fucking daddy. I was in bed. I was there. I was telling him I was depressed. And I said the story on the live stream, and this is where she caught the story at. Is I said that my father said, "Oh, you depressed, huh?" Grabs me, brings me outside, gives me a shovel, tells me to dig a ditch from the front of the house to the back of the house. And and at that time period where I lived at, we had like acres of fucking long land, right? And you don't tell my father no. So I did it. At 5 o'clock or whatever, 5, 6 o'clock at night, my father comes outside, looks at me, and asks me the question if I'm still depressed. And I said to him, "No, I'm fucking tired as hell. I want to go to bed." And he told me right then there, "You see, you can't be depressed if you're working now, can you?" Now, grant you, to someone's ear, depending on where you caught the tail end of all this, it might sound really fucking bad. But this is just how I was brought up. This is how my life was. Since that time period, I'm the type of person that before we go to a medical specialist to determine about your depression, if a pill can help it and stuff like this, when it comes down to your anxiety issues and stuff like this, that I like to try to see if we can't resolve it naturally. My kid has ADHD. My kid gets depressed all the fucking time. But you give my kid a Lego set. You give my kid some craft paper. You give my kid the ability to draw. I just bought him, for his birthday, a fucking guitar to learn how to play the guitar. The more I distract his mind from being, quote unquote, depressed, he's not depressed. I can understand that there is some medical issues with some people out in the world, that there's some chemical disbalances in the human body, how you are brought up, I guess, in a sense, like how your body is naturally maybe producing much more testosterone here or something there or whatever kind of chemicals, whatever your body is producing. I can understand that could be regard to where, yeah, you need medication. But I'm going to tell you that before I go that route, I like to see exactly what's making you depressed. Like to try to go out of my way to try to help you get out of that fucking depression. See if I can make you laugh. See if I can make you have fun. See if I can make you feel something else. And see if it is actually a medical issue or if it's just something that stimulates from issues around. Like, my wife gets depressed. And you can ask my fucking wife, man. She gets fucking anxiety attacks. She gets fucking depression attacks all the fucking time. And she gets quiet. Okay? And you know the first fucking thing I do? I make a fart joke. I do something stupid on purpose to piss her off, to make her laugh, whatever the case scenario is. So that way, at that point in time, she feels something different. And 9 out of 10 times, the moment she starts busting out laughing, and she is got tears in her eyes from fucking laughing, I know that it's not a serious event. She's just stressed out. The kids stressed her out. Work stressed her out. Life is stressing her out. And it's a little bit too much that time period. And she doesn't need a fucking goddamn fucking wonder pill to fucking go ahead and fucking make her fucking life better. What she needs is a goddamn fucking partner who understands how to make her laugh and how to make her see that the things are not as bad as what they fucking seem. But Quarterly got upset with me when I was trying to say this because I am not, quote unquote, a medical professional. You can't say that. You are a bad person for trying to imply this. And I don't think I'm a bad person. I just think that I'm a person that I think that a lot of people, the reason why they're depressed with the world, I think a lot of reason why the people are depressed in this fucking world is because they don't have people who's going to sit there and talk to them and actually be real fucking friends. Like I said, when it comes to my wife, right now we're going through a situation. I'm not going to divulge what it is. I will later on, but not now. But we're going through a situation that one of my kids did something pretty fucking bad. Okay? Really fucking retarded. Like, they're a teenager. They did something that they shouldn't be fucking doing. They did something, and this has caused a hell of a lot of fucking problems for a lot of people. We got a fucking father of his actual fucking real father, who's fucking throwing him under the fucking bus, let him go to fucking jail or some shit, right? Let him fucking go fucking deal with fucking all this other shit by himself. My wife's stressed out because she don't know what to do with him. And I'm just the one who's sitting here calmly that's trying to make my wife laugh when she's fucking stressed out to her fucking mind. Because what I'm trying to get my wife to realize is that when it comes down to kids, right? All kids, they're all stupid. I'm sorry. They're all stupid. I have not met a kid that is not going to be stupid in some regards in their life. That's the truth. That when you're young, you're from the age of from 1 to the age of fucking 30. You're stupid as hell. Okay? And even then, 30-year-old fucking men and women and everything else all the way up to their 60s can be stupid, right? But these are your years where you're supposed to make these stupid mistakes. You're supposed to be a fucking child. That you're supposed to understand the world because you don't have a full fucking understanding. How many fucking kids do I know of from the age of fucking 13 years old and everything else, or fucking 5 years old, that I've heard 100 times, I want to be an astronaut, I want to be a veterinarian, I want to be this, I want to be that, I want to be an actor. And they're working at fucking McDonald's. Because they did stupid shit. Kids do stupid things. They don't think. Grown people don't think sometimes either. But it's much more apparent in children than it is in adults. And instead of blowing my gasket instead of threatening the kid, instead of fucking yelling at him, I'm sitting there and I'm just like acting more like the big brother, I guess, and say, look, man, I went through this kind of shit. 99% of fucking people went through the same exact shit you're going through. We did something that is absolutely fucking feels like it's the worst thing in the fucking world. That when we were young, oh my fucking God, we did something so fucking horrendous. We did something so fucking bad. We think life is over. And like I told my stepson, it's going to pass. It's going to be fine. It's going to be A-okay. You just got to take it one step at a time, one day at a time. That's it. And we'll get through it. And within the next couple of months, the next year, we'll be laughing about it. It ain't that serious. Right now it's serious. But a year down the road, it's not going to be serious no more, and it's going to be a laughing matter. This is the same fucking the thought process I would tell anybody with fucking goddamn gacha games. You're fucking retarded about the goddamn shilling shit. Okay? I'm sorry. You're retarded about the shilling. Oh my God, this DA boss is shilly. Oh no, it makes me want, it's trying to force me to, dude, what's happening right now, fucking 6 months down the goddamn fucking road, what the problem you're facing right now, 6 months down the goddamn road ain't gonna be goddamn jack shit. 6 months down the road is gonna be the fucking goddamn next goddamn fucking problem that you're gonna have to fucking overcome, and you're gonna be bitching about the same goddamn fucking thing that you're bitching about today. Get over it. This is how the gacha games fucking work. It's the same fucking analogy like I applied to my son. I told him, right now you think the world is all collapsing, you think your life's over, you think everything's thing because you made one stupid mistake. You made one stupid mistake. And you know what? It's not that serious. It's not that big of a deal, and I got you. I ain't your daddy. I ain't gonna throw you to the fucking wolves. I got you. I will defend you. I will find the best route, and we will go that way. Trust me. And that's my relationship with my fucking stepson right now. Because my stepson doesn't need to be fucking scolded. My stepson doesn't need to be fucking yelled at. My stepson doesn't need to be attacked. You know what my stepson needs? He just needs support. He needs to know that everything's going to be A-okay. That everything's fine. And you know what? Guess what? He's not depressed right now. He's not crying. He's not in his bed cuddling a pillow and going to sleep with tears in his eyes. My stepson is talking to me. My stepson is realizing he might have a breakdown here and there, but he needs to have those breakdowns, and he needs to realize what he did was very serious. But he needs to realize that he has a person, that he has a family that's got his back. He doesn't need no fucking wonder goddamn fucking pills. He don't need no goddamn fucking Ritalin. He needs people to sit there and understand that if he wants to come talk to me, he can come talk to me. He wants to have a conversation, we can have a conversation. He wants to be left alone, I'll leave him alone. This is part of growing up. The problem that we have nowadays in this new fucking generation, everybody's trying to, in my personal opinion, is trying to solve everything with a fucking with a fucking goddamn remedy fucking pill. And that's why Quarterly's mad at me, is because I'm a firm believer that if you are a person who has someone to talk to, you are a person who has someone who is going to sit there and acknowledge your existence and not scold you, but fucking work with you, that is the best fucking medication that cannot be prescribed by a fucking medical professional. And that's the goddamn fucking truth. I don't give a fuck if he's lurking or she lurking. I don't give a fuck. They had issue with the fucking take I had about AI. I made a mistake about a hand. I only saw 3 fingers with a blurry fucking image. I fucking admitted to it. But I still say that the fucking girl's finger and Rover's fucking fingers on the hand looked weird to me. And I am not going to fucking go ahead and back down and say it's not, oh, I'm sorry, it's not made with AI. A concept artist made it. When I know for a fucking fact that all these game companies are using fucking AI in some way, shape, form, and it's a fucking possibility. A possibility that it was done in AI. Whoop de fucking do. Fucking Devil May Cry Peak of Combat. Another fucking gacha game uses AI. And they don't fucking disclose it. And that's so fucking retarded because their fucking AI is even 10 times fucking worse than fucking Hoyoverse and everything else. Theirs is fucking horrible. You could tell from just looking at it. That's AI. And what's funny is that the community managers who are involved that says, oh, it's not AI, they're all fucking people who are joined in Mid-Journey, who has access to Mid-Journey's fucking goddamn systems. That makes AI. You know what you should do with that? You know you should do with that fucking St. Tona's profile picture you got on? Fee Heroes? You should invert it. Like, you should make the nose white, the face black, and the eyes green. And the mouth itself, like, purple or something. Is HSR up right now? Let's go dive into it. Oh, I got to update the game. Oh, boy, I thought I updated it. I thought I did the pre-install. I was just coming on here to talk about fucking Poke and shit. I was going to go fucking make my guide video after. DBD. Hold on, buddy. DBD. You got a 12-pack of the Cherry Float Coca-Cola. You asked if it, and you're hoping it's yummy. Let me tell you something. I've had this. It's my new favorite Coke. I used to like vanilla Coke a lot. I fucking love the fucking Cherry Float. It's fucking great, man. You're going to love it. I used to like vanilla Coke a lot, man. And then the Cherry Float Coke came out recently. Oh my God, it's fucking amazing. Nope, I have not tried Pilk. I mean, I can't play for fucking long. I actually have to go to bed. Tomorrow, I gotta fucking prepare for fucking a lot of shit going down the plight. I got a fucking boss that I'm gonna have to end up fucking dealing with when she comes back. Because I got a new boss now. Who is... Okay, let me put it this way. I'm dealing with what I feel is a very, very nice lady when she wants to be, and then forgets about stuff and then gets really, really pissy. I don't know how to approach her. And I'm trying to be on my P's and Q's with her the best I possibly fucking can. Every time she fucking sends me something to do, I fucking do it immediately. And it's just like, I don't understand what the situation is. Like, one moment she is perfectly fucking happy-go-lucky, laughing, all this stuff, and then the next fucking minute she is fucking pissed the fuck off. So, with my son's situation, I had to take some time from work, right? I had to take some time from work. I went to her about this. I explained to her the situation. I told her everything that was going on about the situation. I got approved for the time off. Not a big deal. She wasn't in the office the next day, and I had to go do some more stuff. That I went to her bigger boss to say, look, I got a situation. I'm not sure if my boss told you about the situation, but this is what's going on. And I need to go to this. I need to go to my son's. I need to go take care of some stuff for my son. Then I'm hoping that this ain't going to be something that's going to be a forever fucking event either. But I need to know if it's okay. They understood. They said, yeah, go take care of it. And like, my boss is basically fucking telling me right now that I was not approved for fucking leave. And that we're going to discuss it on Friday. Because they're going to bring HR involved in this. And I'm like, I got approval from your boss because you weren't here. So I had to go to the next fucking person on the fucking chain, the chain of command. And they're pissed off that I went to the next person in the chain of command instead of them. But they weren't in the office. I'm going to have to use my fucking keyboard. I'm going to have to use my fucking mouse right here until my keyboard's fucking done. All right, let's see if we get this. I need to go to my accessory options. Hold on. Give me a second. Aha. Because I don't have a keyboard right now. Why is that loading? Okay. Come on. Do I have too much open? Is that the fucking problem? Close it, reopen it? Or is it just not fucking working? It's not working with HSR for some reason. What the fuck? All right, bitch, hold on. I got your ass. Hold on. Try this. There it goes. For some reason, it needs to be ran as an administrator. The fuck? Yeah, hit one. I don't think anything's gonna happen with 1. Hit 2. I don't think anything gonna happen with 2. Well, we tried, boys. Give me a second. That's what I was waiting for. Pop him. Let's go. Let's lose the 50-50. Oh, damn, it's not coming. I got to fucking put in more. Oh. All right, do we lose the 50-50? I'm going to assume yes. We're going to lose the 50-50. I need something good. I need a good song for this. Hold on. Oh, I know what the fuck song to use. I know what song to use. I know what song to fucking absolutely fucking use. How necessary is this? I'll go for a shot on it. I'm not going to try to go hard on this. I mean, I got time. All right, single, go. Ah, that's as far as I'm going. That is as far as I'm gonna go. Oh, damn, I don't have none of the light codes, so it is going to be fucking necessary. I'll just wait till I get paid next time.
See? Even a maimed old wolf can walk this far.
Who the fucking use? Who the fucking use? Who to use on the fucking my friends? What does got? What y'all got? But there we go. Fuck it, I don't care. Let's go.
Observe the heavens with my divinations. An explosive start. You'll pay for that. Victory is inevitable.
See? Even a maimed old wolf can walk this far.
I'll go with this for now. Okay. Oh, I gotta purchase this. God damn it. I ain't gonna fucking purchase that shit right now. I could just wait it out. I just want to see him.
Good career fortune.
Ah, they didn't do shit. They ain't doing shit. But I want any animations.
Just a little something. Think nothing of
Didn't do shit. Didn't do shit.
find the answer.
It's not doing shit, bro. I love it. I believe in Vaz's fucking goddamn character, bro. Never mind, I believed. And it failed. I believe too hard. Vaz's character sucks. God damn it, I need more? Fuck!
Some people play gold. Others gaze at their reflection. Guess who I'm talking about.
Observe the heavens with my divination. Shadow, don't thank me.
Alright, it's 10, so I should be able to level up off that.
See? Even a maned old wolf can hunt this far.
Oh shit, I don't have enough for this shit. Oh damn, I've been fucking building up all the characters. I don't have enough for that. God damn. Oh well. Oh wait, I got 600. Wait, I forgot. Maintenance! Maintenance! Gamble, 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 gamble. Fuck you. Fuck you. I need 20 more. I need 20 more. I need 20 more. I need 20 more. I need 20 fucking more. I need 20 more.
Soaring above the lands, this is permanence! Arthur and I. Down farewell. Beasts slaughter each other. Fight to the death. Arthur and I. Le gustó, no le gustó, pero volvió, porque el ritmo la atrapó. La crema se tomó, se pegó para acá abajo, dice papi dame más, que sigo. Le gusta el sudor. Beasts slaughter each other. Fight to the death. Todo sin control. Le gusta el sudor, el calor, la presión, el control, posición, rol, dominación. Cuando baila pierde control, build up, luces baja, bajo pesado, la pista vibra, tú explotando, ya me mira. Bien lento, sabe que esta noche no tiene freno.
Ah, none.
Mueve ese culo, mueve, mueve, que le gustó, le gustó.
I don't even have. Nope, I don't even have these. I bought these already out. How long till these come back in? 7 days. I'll get it. You know what? I'll get it. Hold on. Or let me play like this. I will try to get it right now. I need this.
Booty furgón. Oh, ta ta ta. Ton 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 ton. Tomazo con ton ton ton. Se agarra duro del sofá, baja hasta tocar el floor. La pista grita cuando cae el bajo y el DJ dice: un beso en el glow, 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 glow. Que le gusta, le gustó.
Do this on the website real quick.
Dale sin razón. Booty, 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 booty furgón.
Wednesday, Thursday, NVQ deadline, getting closer, clock still ticking. Gary says we need more hours.
Deliver the NVQ, pressurizing. Claire wants more, no compromising. Monday to Thursday,
Didn't show.
still not enough. Need that Friday. Gary looks at me,
Do I got it or is it a failure?
I look at him. We both say,
Do we got it or is it a failure? Ah, it's a fail. There, we lost the 50-50. Or the 50, actually 25-75, right? Lost the weapon. Now I gotta go grinding. That kind of blows. Oh, well. That's as far as I'm going. I'll get the pass later. I'm not worried about it right now. I just want the weapon. That's all I wanted. Don't care about the character. There, put the new image on. Perfect. How can I do that to another man's waifu? Okay, Vez. I'm gonna put you up on. I'm putting you up on the screen. Okay, I'm putting you up on the screen. I was just told you killed. How could you do that to another man's waifu? You want me to explain to you how? Want me to explain to you how? Your waifu sucked at cooking. Okay, your waifu sucked. Maybe you should bring her back into the fucking kitchen and teach her how to fucking make a sandwich. There you go. There you go. What you gonna say now, huh? What you gotta say now? Not a damn thing. Hello, honey. I'm not insulting you. I'm insulting fucking someone else's waifu. Although you could use cooking lessons. 3, 2, 1. I'm still alive, guys. So does that mean now that motherfucker's gonna be in the currency war shit? So I need to buy the pass on this. Next patch. Okay, next patch you'll be in. Perfect. All right. Well, this is going to give me a chance to get some sleep. Because dare do I say I actually need to sleep. I hear boss music. Oh my god, it's cold.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, sandwich maker. I call it's my boss. Jesus Christ. Waifu coming here, fucking trying to fucking threaten me. Ah, it's my nipple! Alright, I'm getting off, guys. I got other things I need to do, and I need to get some sleep. So, I'll check back with y'all later.